So welcome to the full launch. Welcome to the full launch when it comes to PriceTrap. I'm so excited to be able to help you guys really understand this platform. Right? Can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? I'm so excited to actually help you guys understand this platform. I'm putting these glasses real quick so that way. Yeah. So my main focus is helping every single person understand exactly what PriceTrap is. Pretty much exactly what this is, how to really take the trades, how to be able to capitalize on this. So that way, can you guys hear me? Can you guys barely hear me, or can you guys hear me? The audio is choppy, but volume is solid. Okay, it should be working perfectly fine. I'm gonna break all this stuff down in detail. But before we get started on this, I want you guys to understand exactly why we created what we created. We want to be able to give you guys the true definition of truly learning and earning and earning and learning the right way. Obviously, you guys saw the track record, but what I want to show you guys is actually the track record when it comes to the first month. Here you go. So let me show you. Do this out. Month one. Okay. So look at this. So for month one, what we decided to do was really track everything to see how these trades are going, to really test everything out, so that way every single person could be able to capitalize on these trades and then see these trades are valuable. Who here feels that within the month one of testing out, the 89 trades total, 85 wins and 4 losses is actually really good, right? The secured pips, 1,084, which is no matter what's secured. If you're trailing your orders, is 2,973 pips. Okay, 2,973 pips. So what we did was for the app track record, what I did was I started doing everything within the first week, right? Week 1, 30 trades, 30 wins, 0 losses. Week 2, week 3, week 4, we started tracking every single thing. Okay, who here feels that that is absolutely amazing when it comes to trades that are being given out? We wanted to focus on something that's very key. We want to be able to help you guys when it comes to learning from the London sessions, giving out the trades, okay, and falling in line with pretty much what we want to offer. And what we want to offer is not just trade setups, entry, stop loss, and take profits. This is not for just people that just want to get rich quick. This is for people that also want to learn to trade while they're also taking the trades too as well. So what I'm doing is I'm teaching everybody how to take the trades to draw their zones. So I'm teaching you these rules that are sent out every single time when it comes to the trades that are called out on PriceTrap. So that way you guys could be guided throughout the entire process and say, okay, this is actually easy. Like, I'm actually learning, because what happens is something happens to me. What happens is something happens to whoever's calling out trades. We want to be able to help and be able to help capitalize on this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. So when you call out trade, this was a trade that was called, okay, and we got it from this piece to this piece. Okay, what we did was we tracked price from the ceiling zone and the floor zone. We said the price breaks and retest, which it did. We shorted. Now from that, you're able to collect, okay, you're able to collect about 72 pips, okay? Now we give the rules too as well. So it's 0.01 per 100. So that means that you're risking 2 to 3, you're risking 3%. So if you're doing a 30 pip stop loss, if you lose 30 pips, you lose $3, okay? $3. So it's literally 3%. If you lose 30 pips on a 0.10, that's $30 off a $1,000 account. That's 3%. So our main focus is people being able to capitalize on taking the trade and also trailing their stops so they could be able to ride the trade out. How many of us have been in positions before when you take a trade that you take the profit, but it still continues to go? It still continues to go. it still continues to go. Okay, so with PriceTrap, I wanted to partner up with individuals like Luke Lamar, Kimberly Torres, Jesus, Asado Tavares, and we wanted to create something to where you guys have all these different options. But if you like my trade strategy, if you guys want to be able to have, be able to maximize your profits and minimize your losses, you'll be able to do so accordingly. So think about this. The way that we think about it is more of like a mastermind type of mentality. It's like if you're having two traders, let's say for instance Luke Longmire and myself, who pretty much has the same strategies. His is a break and retest. Mine is pretty much the zones, the break and the retest of the zones. Okay, so you have two educators that are teaching the same strategy. Okay, I want to show you guys too as well. All right, how we're also able to get these trades, because I want you guys to see how powerful it is to be able to capitalize on, let's say, long-term trade setups. So here's the thing that I incorporated into the trades, because if you guys could have two traders that you're following on IML TV, right, to master one tool and to master one money-making app, that is, complexity is the enemy of execution. So if you're sitting there, you say, okay, I'm learning from two people that trade the same way, that I'm also learning from a tool that is helping me, the harmonic scanner. Also, now I know how to use that tool. So that way, instead of me saying, okay, I'm gonna look at pairs, it says, I know when a trade setup is ready. Now, the issue is when it comes to that, people think that when a tool gives you a trade that you take it. If you actually know how to use it, doesn't mean say take it. It means look at the currency pair. Just look at it. Just look at it. Doesn't mean take it. Just look at it. What we do is we track price, okay, and we're able to take it. I'll give you an example. So that way you guys know when I'm giving out a trade setup, it's like, wait a minute, we could be able to capitalize on a full trend. So I'm going to show you, because we actually called all these trades out within the past couple weeks. Okay, so we called CAD JPY. Okay, so look at this. What we did was we tracked price on the upside. Okay, watch this. So that way you guys can learn too as well. We track price on the upside, or we track price on the downside. Okay. Now what happened is what we did was we drew the zone out. So we drew the zone. Okay. And then we drew the zone to the top side too as well. I said the price broke and retested. Okay. Then we entered. If you look at the 15-minute, it did. But for us on the sessions, when we call this out, what we did was we tracked price to where it was at, which was here. So we put a resistance level. Okay. And we tracked price to the new level of support. Okay. And we tracked price. All we did was we drew two zones. And I said if price breaks one of the zones and does a retest of the zone, then you enter, depending on the direction that it's actually moving to. Okay. I wanted to actually show you guys, because I don't want it to be like, hey guys, this is how this is the add-on, this is how it works. No, I want you guys to understand the method to the madness. So what we did was when price broke this floor and tested as a ceiling, we actually entered off of this trade. Okay. So then you would have been able to capitalize on 207 pips potential. But here's the crazy thing, is we actually teach the trade strategy. We actually teach on how we're able to capitalize on multiple entries. And this is all taught on the London sessions too as well. So when a lot of people are like, how did you guys be able to capitalize on this? It's like when I give out a trade, I'm giving out a trade from a long-term trend setup on the scanner. Okay. So we now know that this trade has a high probability that it's going to go for a while. Who is following me so far on this and getting value from this? So look at this. We're able to take the trade for the first entry. We're able to take the trade for the second entry. Okay. We're also able to take a trade we also have an area here where price broke support and tested as resistance again. So what's cool about it is that we could literally call out one trade, okay? And based off the trade strategy, you could be able to capitalize on the full set. That's why I want you guys to understand the trade strategy too as well, so that no one's just taking it without understanding twin trading. So what happens is we enter here, the moment price goes 30 to 50 or 15 pips in profit, we set a 2 pip stop profit and a 30 pip take profit for one order. Closes it out. You now take the stop profit and put it above this, put it above this, put it above this. So when price hits it, you're able to collect more than 80 to 90% of the entire movement. Plus, you could have orders here, here, and here. Okay? Is everybody following me so far on this? Everybody following me so far? So not only are you getting a trade setup, just for like, oh, look, buy or sell. No, this is a long-term trade setup. Like, this is a trade setup that you could keep taking it over and over and over again. Now, if you want to understand that trade strategy, if you go to my prerequisites on technical analysis, I teach my entire trade strategy in IMO Academy. It's under technical analysis. So you'll be able to understand how to draw this every single time. And yes, we twin traded every single zone, right? Let me give you another example, right? I'm not here to just like hype up a launch. I want to teach you guys, right? Who likes the fact that I'm actually like teaching you guys how to use this? Does it make it a lot easier for every single person? Okay, so check this. So here, we draw a price. We draw a price for resistance, okay? We actually entered this, a lot of people entered this off the London session when we actually called this out too as well. So all we did, we just trap price for the top part. Okay. And we trap price to the bottom part. So we entered off of this setup right here. This was called on PriceTrap. Okay. Now we're able to collect this whole order to the downside. And that was about 109 pips. Okay. But here's the cool part, is how we actually show everybody on how we could capitalize on other setups. So here, what we did was we trap price of resistance here. We also trap price here. And look at this. We're able to collect this setup too as well. So we caught here and we caught here. Okay, and obviously this went to take profit 3. When price broke this level, we retested. But does everybody see this trade strategy just from that one trade setup? That's one. I'm not done yet. Let's go to another one. Does everybody read the flyer? It says PriceTrap. I bought PriceTrap, but it isn't in my GoldCup office yet. I'll make sure that I reiterate that message upwards. Okay. Let me give you another example, because the more that I actually teach you this, the more it's going to become a lot easier and a lot easier and a lot easier for everyone to understand. Okay. So for your odd, that one's still going. We actually had that one drawn up. Okay. Look at this. We trap price to the upside. We trap price to the level of support. And you keep going. So this is another trade that we called out on PriceTrap as well. So you can actually see this is not a typical add-on that we're just dropping. So you guys could just like we're teaching you how to profit within the markets along with actually learning as well. So we call this out, like it goes all the way down, it goes all the way to the downside. You see this. Fear feels that just from doing this alone, not only are you using this, learning from the scanner, you're also learning about how PriceTrap is going to make you a lot of money when used correctly. So on PriceTrap, what I do is I give you the first entry. Like we draw it up together. I said if I want to be able to give out trade sets, I want to be able to give it the fullest of my capability. I always call it the first one. These ones is all up to you guys. But being able to take the first one and still collect 30 pips and then be able to trail it too as well, you still capture majority of the entire movement, right? Here sees that. How powerful is that? Okay. I want to show you guys too. Look at this. There's a method to the madness. Okay. Now I call this trade out, and this was Euro JPY. And I said a price breaks and retests. This is the reason why we twin trade. Guess what happened? Okay. Price broke. You entered, you collected your 30 pips, and you set a 2-pip stop profit. Price comes up, hits your 2-pip stop profit. Then it breaks the ceiling and tests it as a floor, and you're able to collect another 30 pips and have a 2-pip stop profit too as well. The reason why we do the primary and the secondary setup is so that way every single person could capitalize on both movements. The best indicator that we could ever have when it comes to actually trading is the actual candles itself, okay? So for AUD and ZD, look at this. A lot of people are on this trade right now. They should have almost a 2-pip stop profit in place. This is the Australian against the New Zealand dollar. For the USD JPY, price broke this level and retested. So you should be in this trade right now with a 2-pip stop profit that's in place, okay? Like I said, for USD CAD, everybody took this one too as well. Does everybody see how this works? Does everyone see how powerful this actually is? Who is excited about this? Who is excited about PriceTrap? Okay, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to keep giving out the trades. We're going to keep giving out the trades. We're going to keep giving out the trades so that every single person is able to capitalize on this. The reason why we created this is so that way you can truly learn. We want your entire team, like if you're building this business too as well, to create retention within your business. So if you have your team that is focused on coming onto the sessions, right, learning a strategy that's also being sent to their phone to validate this app. Imagine this. How would you feel if you mark up charts based off the scanner, you track price, and then you get sent an alert to your phone to validate that your trade was correct? How many of us wish that we had a way to where an educator or a top educator, top trader would validate the trade that you're about to take, okay? Would validate the trade that you're about to take. So now it's like, okay, I saw the scanner, right? Price is supposed to drop. Let me track price. Then wait for the break and the retest. And all of a sudden to your phone, boom, Chris or Derrick sent you trade through PriceTrap. Like, wait a minute. You just called it, validated it, you take it. So now not only is the individuals, whether you're a customer or whether you're also building this business, if you're building this business, now all your customers are truly learning, focusing on one tool that they could use to give them trade setups and making money from the trade setups coming to their cell phone. Who here thinks that's super, super powerful? Now, the reason why I'm doing this is not for, there's going to be people that's going to complain and they're going to be like, why can't you just give us the trades? Why can't you just tell us when to press buy and sell? What if I'm sick? Okay. What if I'm on family vacation for 2 or 3 weeks? What if I go on tour, just like I did for over 35 days? Okay. What if that happens? What if I'm busy doing events? What if I'm busy doing trainings, right? What if I just took a hiatus just from trading for a bit, okay? What's gonna happen now is like, you understand you're getting the trade setups, you're getting the validation from the trades, You're understanding how to use the tool, and everything all lines up together. That was what my vision for everything when it came to creating PriceTrap with Luke and all the other individuals, with Asado, with Jesus and Kimberly. You know, I wanted to focus what could be very authentic to myself. Because the issue is when people try to be and cater to everybody else is when no one's really themselves. So I said, I want to be in a way to where I could move everything all together. It's all authentic learning how to trade, okay? Learning the strategy, getting the trade sent to your phone with that strategy, focusing on one tool, and it all ties in together, right? You have me and Luke teaching the same strategy. You have the harmonic scan is giving you trades. You have trades coming from PriceTrap. You still don't understand it. You go onto the sessions, we break it down in more detail, right? You go onto the scanner, you mark up trades, right? And then get a trade set up coming from PriceTrap to validate that trade. It's a constant cycle that's happening all the times. Now, let me ask you a question for the people that are also building this business. Do you truly feel that that would create retention within your entire trading community? Do you feel that that would create retention when it comes to them learning, right? It's not about traffic. It's what happens once you get traffic. And if people aren't profiting, if people aren't winning, if people aren't learning, if people aren't becoming self-sufficient, if people aren't profiting, right? If people aren't taking the train to the next level, then how's this going to work? The only people that have issues when it comes to this type of stuff are people that just pump and dump people into the damn business. Well, I'm not here for that. I'm here to help people get to that certain point where you actually have a trading community that says, because of you are the reason why they're massively successful. Because of you, plugging them into PriceTrap, plugging them into the sessions, and plugging them into one tool is the reason why that single mother or that single father is able to get out of the position that they're in so they could provide more for their family. Because of you, right, with this game plan is the reason why someone who never had that generational wealth could come out of generational poverty and be the change that they want to see within their lives, right? Because of one individual, because of you, could be the one reason why you create a ripple effect for generational wealth for your family, or a ripple effect to generational poverty, right? You're either an asset or a liability to your family. This is the reason why I take this stuff so seriously. There's over 200 plus people on this call right now, and it just shows on how much people really don't care about retention. It shows how many people really don't care about taking this to the moon. For everyone that's on this call right now, you guys are the individuals, because now you guys understand why I created it, right? On the trading strategy. I didn't create GoldCup, right? That's Luke and all them, right? But you guys don't understand, when you get this trade now, you could feel why. It's like understanding an artist and their music. People learn from people's interviews, the way their documentaries are, so you could relate and have a sense of empathy with it. Now that you know the trading strategy, and I broke it down in detail, not when you get the trade, not only do you know, you could actually teach it to other people too as well. Who's super fired up? Who's super excited? Okay. Who is super, super excited about this launch? Who's super excited about PriceTrap coming into this? Okay. Super, super excited. Okay. Being able to take trades on both sides, being able to capitalize on this. Who's hyped up? Who's excited? Who's excited? Let's go. So this is recorded, okay? And I will make sure that I put this as another YouTube link. This is the actual launch date, okay? And I'll put this into all the chats too as well, so you can send it to every single person within your trading community, okay? I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love you guys. And I hope we take this to a whole new level. Who here on this call is going to get PriceTrap? Now, who here feels that that's a lot of value for $10? Now, for everyone that's on this call, I did this yesterday. Here's the crazy part. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, okay, if you got PriceTrap, within 2 to 3 weeks, you're also getting my PriceTrap Academy. You're gonna get everything from the mentality that it takes, the daily method of operations that it takes. You're gonna get everything from how to draw the zones, everything from how to draw the support and resistance levels. We're gonna have a full video of over 5 minutes long, breaking down repetition of what a proper entry looks like. entry, 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 entry. Like constant repetition of what a break and retest looks like. Entry, entry, entry. Constant repetition of what twin trading looks like, right? How twin trading looks like. You're gonna be able to see everything and how to really use, you know, Fibonacci combined with everything too as well. It'll be a whole thing of proper risk management. It'll be a whole thing of twin trading. It'll be a whole thing of the zones. It'll be a whole thing of support and resistance. It'll be a whole thing of what a pullback looks like, of what entries look like over and over and over and over and over again, of just constant repetition so you can see it time and time and time again. Now, what's crazy is all that for $10. You're able to truly learn from an app that's on your cell phone. So this also for the people that are building this business, you can now say, hey, you could be able to come on to this, go on to that, right? What I'm doing is I'm going to have this more of, yes, you have basics and there's nothing taking away from that. But I'm going to be so detailed that literally someone could just click on the app, watch the videos, know how to trade, take the same trades, know how to use the scanner, know how to twin trade, know how to maximize profits, how to be able to take care of everything all from an app. Who here is fired up about that? Let's go. I'm excited for you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I seriously, seriously do. I'm going to make sure I keep giving out as much value, as much as possible, constantly, all the time. All I ask for you is to be able to serve your team, serve the people that you care about. If you have people that want to win, this is the easiest way for them to be able to, you know, be a participant in this. Spread this like wildfire, okay? Who here feels that you could be able to empower the trading community that you have to be able to break this down now in detail? And if you feel that you can't, guess what? You could be able to send this recording to as well so they can understand on exactly how to use this properly, okay? I know this sounds crazy, but it's the ones that are crazy enough to think they could do it are the ones that do it. I truly, truly, truly believe that GoldCup and PriceTrap, I'm manifesting and visualizing that PriceTrap will give everyone the most pips that you could capture through any app, through any platform, through any session. That's just me out of confidence, not cockiness, confidence, okay? That I'll give out the most pips, the most wins, the most education, the most analysis, the most understanding, the most value. That PriceTrap Academy alone will be able to help you guys be able to take things to a whole new level, okay? I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, okay? And I will see you guys in the next sessions. All right. Hopefully you guys took that Euro JPY trade and took that to a whole new level. All right. All right. Peace.